What's up, MFs? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. This is episode 119. I did this one with Hollywoodville. He's quite the character. I had a really good time with him. It was fun to hear him speak about how he sees life and how he's going about his life and his career and being a rapper and an artist. And I think, if you really listen and pay attention, there's a positive message behind this all. And it's a good, and it's kind of like, if you take a little bit from it, I think it'll make you a better person. I had a good time again. Thank you to Hellasoft for helping out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would really help out a lot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the website, buy my merch. Just show me that you've subscribed and I'll send you a little Snake Pit bracelets that I've made. Other than that, be on the lookout for Space Rodeo, which is Riley G's show he's putting on May 14th at the Culture Lounge. So again, thank you and I hope you guys enjoy. Everything sound good? Y'all sound good?
Yeah.
Yup.
Everything's good.
Here we are, man. What's going on?
There it is. What's the deal? Rattlesnake.
I like it.
Hey man, shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just came through with the entrance. Of,
You did.
The Stone Cold song. So we should have put that, as the intro. Like as soon as the garage opens up, dun 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 dun. It'd be crazy.
Damn, I was about to say I'm gonna have to get you to record that sound so I can put it as an intro. I need an intro.
I need the glass to break too.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's what sets it off and shit. I love that.
Here I am wearing Stone Cold Steve Austin shirts and I didn't even think about that.
That's dope. Is that what that is?
No, this is my other show I do.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your shirt right there?
Yeah. So
Nice.
shout out to the Paramount Prince. He designed it.
For sure. That's dope.
I get in my car and do this, but in the car.
Yeah.
So it's just something else to do.
Real deal. I like that, man. I'm glad to be here, though.
Oh, thank you, man.
This is long overdue, my boy. DLG's been trying to get this to happen for a whole month straight now.
Hell yeah. Sorry we couldn't get you in before your album drop.
So love. We here now, and we only dropped it a couple days ago. So
how was that, man? Tell us about that one.
Shoot. To me, this is my first real body of work. So I feel and I was working on it prior to it for 2 years before I even put it out. So just to finally have it out feels like a relief. Now it's all about the promo part and just visuals and the content and just starting to actually build the brand instead of just releasing how I used to on SoundCloud and stuff like that. Yeah, this is my second project and it has 11 songs on it and I don't know. I feel like these songs have been out for a very long time to the people that started with me on SoundCloud. And a lot of the songs, they had beats remade and stuff because I wasn't able to lease the beat or even purchase the beat or anything. So just a whole nother line of production behind it and just some cool sounds to it. You know what I mean? It's it's different. So
Immortal Superstar, right? That's what it's called?
Hell yeah, that's what I got tattooed on my face. So I'm a firm believer in the idea of the Immortal Superstar. For that, that saying to me is pretty much me justifying what I think of myself in the long-term world, when I'm gone, part of me staying forever is the music.
Hell yeah.
And the superstar part is that self-explanatory. You know what I mean? The rock star, you know what I mean? The one who's here to leave a legacy behind or something like that.
Yeah, I was talking to actually Isaiah about almost being immortal. You want to leave something behind. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about that in the sense of Mac Miller. Because I was listening to him one day, I was like, fuck, he's really gone, but we still get to hear his voice. We still,
Man, speaking of Mac Miller, me and my chick, we was doing shrooms a long time ago. I won't say when, but we were watching his videos, and one of them videos is where he's walking to the afterlife through the airplane window. That shit tripped me out. You know what I'm saying? It's it's crazy to just think we're here, but not by mistake. You know what I mean? So we're also not gonna leave by mistake either. His timing of leaving was impactful to the culture of everybody who really believes in his music and his energy and what he stood for.
Yeah, it's
This
just
dude,
unfortunate when it happened. Very unfortunate.
super dope though. I actually met him one time
Really?
through Tory Lanez, and it was a quick moment. It was like we didn't get to sit there and chop it up or whatever, but I was able to like hop off the tour bus, and he was just right there, a little cool dude. Just said, "What's up, bro? Like, I fuck with your music, and have a good show out there." Cause he ain't know who I was, and I wasn't finna sit there trying to explain it to him. I was just thinking that maybe we would link up later or something like that. But it was dope.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
It was super fun.
I wish I could have seen him before.
I also got to meet like G-Eazy and all them in that moment. Like, it was such a fast moment.
So you were with Tory Lanez? Is that what you said? What were you on? Touring with him, or what were you doing?
At that time, he was kind of like mentoring me on like the music aspect of things. He was trying to shape me into not thinking too much about it and just really pitching that shit out into the world. And so around that time, he was working on this I Told You album, and he pretty much he was letting me be on the bus so I could hear his recording process and just seeing how he operates and how when it's time to work, it's time to work and stuff like that. And just from the bus to the venue to just being in front of this like everybody, and then pitting on the idea of what show business really consists of. Like, dope dude, you know what I mean? He was just showing me how to do the ins and outs of shit.
That's pretty cool, dude. Not everybody gets that.
Real shit. And that came out of me just reaching out, you know what I mean? Like,
really?
Yeah, because it's always a hit or miss when you like DM like people that are on the come up, and they're doing like millions on YouTube. And that was early on when he actually responded, so it was like early in his career, but it was like big enough to where he was actually in Texas because he was from Canada and stuff. So just having him out here, I was already like, shit, I'm gonna try to connect, you know what I'm saying? If he's in Texas, that's close enough. Sure enough, I don't know, just one night, and this all happened because I bought a meet and greet to just like try to chop it up with him there, and me missing the meet and greet, and I'm like, I like walk around because everybody's there for Mac Miller and G-Eazy and shit. I'm like, is anybody here for Tory Lanez? Nobody. All right, cool. I'm gonna go up to the front and see what's the deal and shit, because they're like, we're in line for the show already and stuff. I go up there and they're like, yeah, the meet and greet happened like 2 hours ago. And then I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, that's my chance, you know what I mean? Maybe it ain't meant. So as I'm walking away, I had just tweeted him that I was out front because I saw the bus and shit. I'm walking away, and then he just yells out, "Hey, Vil," you know what I mean? I just look up, oh shit, what's up?
No way.
And that was it. From that moment there, like I mean, every time I would come around, I'd hop on the bus and stuff. And he also came through Lubbock one time, like early in his career. So I was able to build through that moment moving forward. And
what
just network.
did you really learn from him being around that? What are some like important things that you carry to this day, learning from him?
What I learned is that like time waits for nobody. He was always like, in my eyes, he was already like woke as far as like, the idea of, just being born into a world where you don't, especially into a small city where you don't got no answers to like the outlets of how do you really make your music go to X, Y, and Z, because everybody thinks just getting started into this that you need like people from the radio station to help you, or, just all these extra things in life. And pretty much, yeah, what I took from him is that, just being in the right spot at the right time is more impactful than just thinking about shit and just trying to manifest it. You know what I mean? Just doing more than talking. And also just getting to link up with him from time to time. I kept playing on my music and stuff like that. And so he was telling me he liked the singing stuff more than the rapping stuff. And he told me that's also like the first big amount of money he was able to touch through the music was from his singing stuff and not his rapping stuff. So
okay,
we started talking melodies and shit like that, and from there the shit just kept going and going.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they have talent. They're just like, I've met a lot of doing this. I've met some people who aren't like, for whatever reason, they reach out to people, and that has answered every goddamn thing. Yeah. That was the big step. Like, they just reached out, and they probably were rejected a lot of times, but they reached out. Like, you reached out. I not a lot of people are gonna do that, and I think if people are listening, that's important to hear. Like, fuck it,
Shoot the shot.
just if you're gonna get like no's, of course, but fuck it, you have nothing to lose.
I've got a lot of people that shut me down. You know, like saying like B Major, Major Ali is his name and shit. He's like one of Justin Bieber's best friends. He was one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would send my music to everybody, and he was one that was just like, I can't really do nothing with your music. You know, just giving me feedback, but giving me something to feed off of and shit. But that's a no, you know what I mean? But a no to me is a yes, because that's just showing me you heard me. And
yeah, they kind of know who you are now.
Exactly.
Huh? Yeah.
So just being from this small city and shit, that's all you need sometimes to spark my fuel and shit. And speaking of fuel, I be gassed up right now. I'm off it.
Are you high right now too? Oh.
Y'all be smoking?
Not me, but you can if you want.
Y'all got a lighter?
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all got a lighter back there?
I have a mini pink lighter.
That works.
Yeah, but it's like do you know Alpha Savage?
Alpha Savage. I think I heard of him. Who is he from here?
He's not from here, but he's big here now. Well, he was just telling us like he DMs like everybody in his list of followers about his music. That just takes dedication and balls, I think.
I used to do that, and that's where it started because I know I had to start somewhere.
I mean,
and you know, I had 0 followers at one point, and I don't got 1 million followers right now, but I got just enough to where I can create this. It's called the 1,000 fan effect.
I seen that. I just recently seen that.
And I'm a firm ass believer that once I put this website into motion, and I get like the merch and all the cool stuff to where people can really physically hold something from me and be like, yo, I'm a part of this. And I think from that moment moving forward, everything will start to latch on more and shit. Like, I started doing the vinyl records and stuff.
That's cool.
I'm gonna do that 50 of the Sideshowville, 50 of the Immortal Superstar, and I'm gonna sign them. And then give
there's just something about like you're saying holding it, like something fucking physical, something that like because there's another guy named Lil Bro. Yeah. He actually has I don't know what it is, like he can make CDs, and I was just like, dude, let's record an episode and fucking put it on a CD. Like I just think that's cool as fuck. Like like you're saying, like a vinyl or a CD or whatever, man.
Yeah, and then even then. What I used to do when I was in high school.
I'm gonna get blue.
Yeah, this will get you contact for it. This is probably the strongest thing in the city, I promise. This is amazing. You should try it.
There you go. We had to cut this one short.
2 hit, for sure. This thing will do it. I don't just smoke anything either, you know what I mean? I don't try to be like, oh, this is rapper weed and shit, but this is that villain OG. Shh. You know what I'm saying? Something major.
There you go, man. Yeah, but like just having things physical is like. No, wait, hold on. Let me go back. Explain to the people who don't know, what is that 1,000 fan? What is that?
The 1,000 fan effect.
Yeah, that.
Shit. Working your way up from past 100, you know, you start off with like 2, 5 fans and shit. Like 10 people go to your shows early on. That's cool. But once you reach that 1,000, and you sell that one shirt for like 25 times 1,000, now you're making money to where you're like, okay, this is a big ass chunk of money because you got them 1,000 people that are legit right there to buy.
You need the legit 1,000 fans, right?
For sure, because they're gonna be the reason like I go extra farther, because that's what I'm gonna use to put back into my music and stuff like that. Just
yeah, I saw it somewhere. It was like,
the 1,000 fan effect to me is them 1,000 people that I remember when I got 1 million fans. You know what I mean? There's like all these people in the world and shit, and they're gonna always be like, you remember me from New York or this and that and this and that? No, like I remember them first 1,000 people for sure. But it's nice to meet you and shit, and how long you been listening to my music? You know what I mean? And then them conversations carry until I remember a face. Cause I'm horrible with names.
I was about to say that. I would.
You ask me, bro, and I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't think it rings a bell. You know what I mean?
I'm awful with names. Like if people like, hey, you remember me? Like I'm with you on that. Even just small amounts of people, I'm like, fuck no, I can't remember who the hell you are. I'm sorry. It's no disrespect to anybody listening. It's just the way it is.
I see. in 2021, all I'm trying to do is just be remembered, you know what I mean? For that one moment. You get one chance to meet and greet somebody and shit. I'm trying to leave that mark every time, everywhere I go. I want to make sure they remember me. From this moment forward, this music shit is everything that I like believe in. It's what I live. It's what I walk.
How long have you been doing music?
My whole life.
When was like the first time you ever made like a song?
I feel like I wrote my first song when I was like 8 years old.
Dang.
I recorded when I was like 11. Cause my step pops, they used to try to do music and shit. You know what I mean? I would hear them all the time in the back room doing their things and trying to make beats. And
No way.
cool stuff, bro.
So you think that's kind of where it started for you?
Definitely had a spark to my momentum and shit. Like, it made me feel like if they could do it, and they were just having fun with it. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
It's kind of how it should start, right? Just fucking around.
But then they didn't inspire me to like rap. My brothers did, because my brothers were like showing me how easy it is to connect the word, and the idea of just connecting the word so fast out of the blue is just something that to me is just so fun when you're able to like put a story together through a rhyme and a melody. Like, the idea of music to me is everything, because it's God-given. It's your voice that God gave you, and I feel like
It's a powerful tool.
you can make millions off of this. You know, like when I think of that shit, sometimes I be like, wow. Like, oh wow. I can also inspire people to do wrongful shit. I could be a supervillain.
I was telling Mike G that, you remember? I was like, you can be, if you know how to talk and you know how to speak, you can use it both good and bad. You can be a supervillain. Like, that's what a lot of people are anyways, you know, in one way or another. But
nah, we're gonna inspire the youth.
I'm very, very fascinated with like using your voice in all aspects. Talking on a podcast, rapping, singing. I love singing, hearing singing. What the voice can really like actually like do physically, preaching, storytelling. I love it all, man.
Guiding, you know, just giving people that idea of hope and stuff. But back to the supervillain part, I wouldn't we just trying to inspire the youth and stuff and show them how to do things the right way or the smoother way, instead of just jumping off the porch and going crazy.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah. So I got 5 years to really, not even, I got less than 5 years because my birthday's in August. And I shouldn't say that. Really, I should blur this out because I don't want people to.
I don't edit things out, man.
I know it. So we're going full flesh with it. When they're later in life, they'll be able to pull this shit up and be like, I know how, because he did it in an interview or whatever. But August 11th, I'm a Leo. I got time to get it right before, I got time to reach the idea of my success before I reach a 30 mark. You know what I mean? And it took me my whole life to actually understand what the idea of music is. It's 10% music and 90% business. So it's like everybody can rap, bro, or sing or whatever, because now we got auto-tune and all that cool shit.
I think everything is 10%, whatever you're doing, and 90% business.
But I was just so in love with it that I honestly, bro, I've made a lot of money off of music, but I don't even monetize shit. Like, I'm so off the chart with it that, like, for me to be known as much as I am and to not really do too much, it's like, that's a good start. You know what I mean? So just the idea of the start. And the beautiful thing about not being famous right now is every time I release something, it gives me the opportunity to like do it better than last time without the idea of an expectation set upon me, because once you're famous for something. You know what I mean? And right now I got no box on me, so I feel like a free man and I can walk wherever I want to walk. Still.
I've thought about that. Like, a lot of like, you hear like rappers, they'll release an album and everybody's like, that's not as good as, they compare it to their old shit,
Always doing that shit.
And I'm like, why,
people
dude?
do that shit to me, and I don't even be like that, but they be like, I love your old shit. It's like, what's wrong with my new shit? Have you heard my new shit?
I feel like it takes away. It's like it may be different, but it's like just enjoy it for what it is. Like, it takes away from the newness of it and then this like new thing you're trying to do.
Right.
I don't like comparing shit. Comparison is not something I ever try to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Me neither. I don't
It's
even
just-
like to try to like follow up after anybody's blueprints no more. I like to stay inspired, but I like to inspire more than I like to be inspired, because I like to just do what makes me happy on the inside and shit. That's why with this new project, you got like 50% hip hop, other 50 is like pop music and shit like that. Cause I think that's really where the money's gonna come in at when it comes down to it. Like as far as what people really love. Cause I love the singing records on there. Like I love them so much that I had to get the beats remade to them. Cause the original ones, again, they were like the beats were sold and the songs to me are classics, you know what I mean? So just
Where can they find it at? Is it on all streaming platforms?
all streaming platforms right now. I just dropped that shit through DistroKid. I'm still trying to get everything understood as far as like how to do this and how to do that. Like I'm starting to see now like people can make, videos to my songs off of all, like TikToks and shit like that. I'm gonna start doing.
That's money.
And I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing little $500,000 giveaways for people that are like really, just doing stuff to my shit. Cause I just want to see how creative people can get. Cause I'm creative, but I know they're more creative and stuff. And I just
it's a win-win. Cause if they're doing that to your shit, people are like, who is this? And then they, that's how you get your name out. I respect it. That's cool.
A lot of people blowing up off of that specific platform right now. So just a beautiful time in life to just be active.
It's a great time to be creative and make money. It's like the best time ever.
That's all we want to do, man.
Yeah.
We just trying to feed our families and make everybody happy, because money ain't the key to happiness, but it definitely solves a lot of problems. So whoever tells y'all otherwise is full of shit.
I agree, dude. I fucking agree.
But, lead with good intentions, and, God is going to bless those who are patient, who gives. If you give, you shall receive. And I'm a firm believer in that.
So would you say like your time with Tory Lanez, did that make you think, damn, I should have, one day I want to give back in that sense? Did that make you think like that?
Give back? Hell yeah.
Like one day a kid might want me to meet up with him and you're going to be like, I'm going to do that for him.
And I did that.
You have?
Because I have people that, they'll come to me from time to time and, because I'm not like booming, you won't always see it in my comment section right now. But I get hella DMs from people that do music that said they were fans of me since I was a kid. Like since I was that kid that was more dancing than I was doing music. And I'm like, if you was a fan of me since back then to right now, then for you to just have stuck with me through that time period of life is truly a blessing. But I've done linked up. I've done linked up with people like numerous times just cause they said certain shit that really made me feel like, damn, maybe it would be like, that's it. Maybe all they want is just my time a day. So,
that's good.
If I could do that, for the right price, I'm gonna pull up. You know what I mean? But
I can't make it, Jim. What are we at? I've already been drinking. I got to pee, dog.
Yeah.
Huh?
22.
This is a new record, but I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take a piss, dog. You guys talk it out real quick. I already drank too much water. I'm sober, by the way, people listening, so just been drinking water.
I'm like, same. What do I do if I have to go pee? I don't know. Oh my god.
My bad, you got fucking piss.
Oh, it's all up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got high, dude.
That one hit, huh?
No, I took a few, but like, it's good.
It's a cross with jet fuel, and then I say villain OG, because it's villain. Like, it's really jet fuel, but no one can get jet fuel, so we don't.
I'm like, I don't know the differences in any of it.
Yeah. I mean, this shit is like, it's expensive.
It's very smooth. Very smooth.
Love this shit. I don't even like backwoods neither, but you throw this in the backwood, the Russian cream to be exact, and you got like a perfect combination of.
I can't roll it backwoods.
Yeah.
Like,
I just got.
It takes skill.
I moved out to Cali for a year.
Oh, okay.
And my boy Jules, that's all he was rolling. And so I pretty much just got acquainted with everything and started. and it's all he smokes.
Wow.
It's all he rolls that out the bag like. All right, dog. I mean, you know, I had to get hip with him.
What?
Want to hit it one more time?
Sure. Thank you.
Falls out the chair. Cut that. You gotta cut that.
So you were just in Austin today, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Just barely got back, you know.
This will be out like in a week, so you'll be out.
Good thing is, let's see, I'll tell y'all off camera about me like traveling and shit.
Oh,
But yeah, I just got back from there, man. And honestly,
how's the environment over there? How's the vibe?
humid as hell. But you know, it was lovely people and shit, and it was I had a great time because I got family out there. So
Oh, okay.
I was able to link with my family and you know, really just reconnect with the people that I care about and show them that I still care. You know what I mean? I feel like I could have did more too. I should have, but hopefully everybody had a good time with what we did.
So you're performing at the 806 First Everybody Festival, right?
Yeah,
Excited about that?
I'm excited because this is like my first performance, like really after the COVID, because like I had did one right before it, for the 806er and stuff, and
Okay.
I haven't really had a time. I haven't really been exercising in vocals like that, so I mean I'm just excited because I get the adrenaline rush when I get to do stuff like that in my city, and I've done performed damn near everywhere, so that's a first for me right there, just to be on the fairgrounds. And
I'm excited to see how it looks, like a stage and like that. Like for all the people I've been watching perform on tiny stages in front of like small groups, I'm excited to see them on a big stage.
yeah, I'm gonna try to turn them the fuck up. Like I want everybody's hands up, and I'm gonna try to feed that energy. And if they don't give me that energy, I'm gonna target the very select few that are giving me that energy. I'm gonna go up to them and rock out with them. You know what I mean?
Hell
Until
yeah.
everybody believes that they want to rock out with us, cause I mean, I'm there to have fun. You know what I mean? Everybody's
That's what it's
there to
about,
do their
right?
shit.
You're already on the bill, so might as well just
I'm
fuck around.
I'm performing some crazy shit, man. See the thing from performing now, from performing back then is like I had the music that I'm putting out now, but it hasn't sounded as good as it sounds now. So I'm just like highly confident in like the way the new shit is, and I feel like it's something too that when you're driving you could do this too. And to me
You can
that
vibe.
matters, yeah, because back then I feel like on the projects that weren't released on all platforms and shit, I was still trying to find who I was, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of stuff back then was forced. You know what I mean? All the new shit is just free vibes, and I just feel like people are gonna be more adapted.
You're just a lot more loose. You feel like you're just a lot more.
Hell yeah, they just gonna be like, damn, this dude, he could switch it up on you real quick, and the shit still sound good. I think that's what I love most, is that my catalog is now becoming very big and diverse for them to be like, anybody that just like started from this moment moving forward too, anybody that goes and checks out my music is bound to like fuck around and find that one that they just connect to, that they won't not have on any new playlist from here on out. They'll go from, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever the fuck they use, they're gonna put that song on their shit. That's how it is with people like Russ, bro. Like, I was like, early on when I would hear his music, I like there was things that would really, really pop, and then there was other things that I was like, yo, this dude got a catalog. You start going through and scanning through his shit. And I learned that from him, like just having a big option for them to like really fuck with. They'll be like, oh, he does this shit. He really got quality out, and quality over quantity, but having the quantity of the music.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think that can be a bad thing too, though. You gotta, just because you have a quantity amount doesn't mean it's all quality.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that just, you either got it or you don't, you know, I guess. I was just thinking like, but I get that. Like I feel that having a catalog is very important. Like if you want new fans, that's how you get new fans. So like maybe they don't fuck with that song, but they'll go check out some other shit. And like, oh, okay, I like that.
Facts. They gonna and just having new stuff, having new material constantly coming out will also put you on the verge of just being able to play. Like nowadays, people
There's a
get
spider. And I
Oh, I
just
was like,
smacked
what do you
it.
look? She was over there fucking.
just like smacked a spider.
turned into Spider-Man.
I thought you were swatting the smoke.
No.
Gin's blowy.
No, there was a spider. Oh god.
I forgot what we were talking about. But
I'm sorry.
what do you think is like important? What's important quality to have to have a stage presence? To be like, no matter what genre you're in, you should have this as a quality when you're on stage. What do you think that is? To be good on stage.
You just want to have like the right settings. You know, people. You want to give that right feedback. You don't want to go up there and just take the microphone that they provide you with and sound all fucked up and keep screeching to the crowd and all crazy. They just having them hear you as clear as possible, and if not, being as close as possible. So that way, if that mic fucks up, y'all gonna hear me just because I'm gonna come out them speakers. I'm gonna be right there with y'all, just doing it like we right here, right now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
having that, just giving them that. I want y'all to be close because I want to connect. Like I came out here to connect with y'all, not just talk to y'all. I don't want to just rap for y'all. Came out here because I want to have a good time, and I want to, start getting familiar with faces because the 1,000 fan effect is now taking place. And, them positions fill up fast. So,
There you go. You better
you come with your shit together.
jump on it now.
Yeah, with the right energy and shit, I'm going to rock out. I'm going to remember you forever.
I like that idea. 1,000.
But lights, too. Lights and, smoke and all the cool shit. I'm about to get a band. I'm about to get a band to start playing behind me.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that, man. I'm ready to see who's actually going to do it. Like live music.
My boy T. Henny started doing that shit, like, sometime last year. I thought that was very fascinating. Because he started giving, like, fun performances, and he really just barely started doing music and shit. So for him to do that was a big leap. I'm like, bro, you did something that nobody was doing, so.
That's pretty cool. Did you see Riff Raff was doing that?
Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Riff Raff.
Jody High Roller.
Yeah,
It's called Jody and the High Rollers.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's his band. He's doing a whole, like, live music behind his Neon Icon album.
I like that.
That's going to be cool.
That's dope. I'm going to start doing shit like that for sure. But right now, I'm just trying to focus on staying out of trouble and just, I want to start booking more shows and stuff like that. I feel like this whole idea of Corona is about to, people are learning that you're going to get it no matter what.
I think it's already over here.
For sure. Nah, people are still getting it. Like
well,
my people had it not too long ago.
But if you look at
they just like a flu.
The death charts, we haven't had a death in a long time.
Yeah,
there's been
I feel like the whole first of that shit was just a big cap to scare you. Like, yo, this could be that dangerous. So all the people that are dying now, we're gonna just announce that shit as a COVID death. So that way,
they were legit doing that.
And then they were like, you know what, y'all need to stay inside.
Yeah.
Is that a bottle of hand sanitizer?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They say y'all need to focus on that. What they did is just fit us into what we need to do daily, which is just stay clean, stay sanitizing.
Yeah, people should have been doing that before. But
from the jump, yeah. But like there was like that shit. It's funny how they do that. How they control the media to where 1 second we got all this like beyond stock. You know what I mean? There's so much of that shit, and then it's cleared out. Because people are being stingy with it, and the crisis starts to come back, and people panicking. I think this year has been funny because it's felt like a movie. You know what I mean?
It's definitely been weird.
Time's flying fast. They said, I be watching some. Actually, I don't watch TikToks. My girl watches TikToks, right? And I'll watch that. Like, I'll hear some random shit sometimes. Like, we have been on 2020, like, we were put into a black hole, or where like now it's a Mandela effect.
I've heard that
going forward, like now time is moving fast or whatever. All this crazy shit, and I just think that adds on with the weirdness of how I already felt. So
it does definitely feel like weird times,
but
it feels very weird. I think. Do you?
It feels more free.
Mean?
I don't.
As much as we came together to where we couldn't leave the house, it feels more free because now people are starting to I feel like it was a great thing for a lot of people
For
that
a
had
lot
a
of
business
people.
mind.
Yes.
That just as long as you had
Amen.
a business mind, bro, this shit probably like shaped you to just do some crazy.
I hate to
bullshit
say it,
that
but I
you've been
wouldn't be
waiting to
here
do.
if it wasn't for
Real,
what happened
so-
last year.
Everybody was too busy with work until they realized like there's another set of work out there for me to fulfill.
But nah, yeah, I feel like I was thinking about like last year or even 2019. Like I just feel different. I feel weird. Like just there's something different. I don't know if it's weird or good or bad. There's definitely a different vibe in the air. I feel like.
I love it though. I'm just thankful to be here. And I wake up every day and I say, you know what? God, I'm thankful. We out here today. We still free. My freedom is everything. Cause this time around last year, my shit kept getting, I just kept losing money and some more shit. You know what I mean? Like bad thing would happen, like, or bad things plurally. You know what I mean? Just bad shit. Still bad shit. You know what I mean? Like bad shit always happens every day. But with the COVID stuff going on, it allowed you to like focus on the things that mattered most and just moving
For sure.
forward. Like, I just felt like it was like a blessing. I feel like today's a blessing. You know what I mean?
That's
And
how I wake up
I
every
went
day.
to a few stores and I still put my mask on.
Really?
You know what I mean? So maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I'm not, but I like the idea too of wearing a mask because I feel like a superhero when I'm out in my shit. You know what I mean? I feel like people won't notice me.
I'm over it. I don't wear it
Still
unless like
notice me.
I'm not an asshole. Like if it's mandatory, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Like there's one bar here that'll make you wear it. That's it. That's the only other place.
Shit, don't
Flips.
go to Austin. They was enforcing that shit.
I
Like, hey,
bet.
sir, can you? I said, damn, my bad.
I heard a story of how they were making you wear it at the drive-through to get food.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's in Austin. But yeah, I'm man. I hate wearing that. I'm done wearing that mask. Again, I'll wear it if I have to.
Yeah.
I'm fucking over it.
I don't mind them. Like
I'm over it.
I go to like Walmart with my mask, but there's like other places I'll just like walk in with like no mask. I don't know.
I'm fucking vaccinated, so I don't give a fuck.
Same.
The only time I don't like the mask is after I just smoked and I'm in a store and I feel like I'm already getting like claustrophobic when we're in like tiny stores and there's a lot of people and I just
Yeah.
It's like a
I just
high
feel like I
mind
need
right
to
there.
breathe sometimes. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I need to go outside and breathe. Come back inside and I put my mask on. Yeah, it does fuck with it fucks with me, but I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get one of them shield masks or some extra ass shit whenever I perform, just to go out there Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna go out there with a ski mask. or
Where
some
your
cool shit.
I was gonna say wear your green ski mask. I saw that.
So that's gonna be dope for the website. Like what I'm about to do with those bad babies is lime green's my birthstone color. So I'm only gonna make 100 of them. So that 1,000 effect is starting to play effect for the people that are like starting with me from the jump. These are like collectible items because after I'm done with them, I'm never gonna do them again and shit.
I like that idea.
And this right here, I'm about to put my tattoos on this ski mask. And that's for the people. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that, but I'm definitely gonna go out there with it so that way they can see that shit. I'm gonna try to have them to like sell as I'm walking away or whatever.
What who do you use for your website?
Right now I ain't using nobody because
No.
everything's still like being worked on and shit. Like I'm creating shit, but I'm still like I'm being so indecisive with everything that I do that I go back and I switch the name, or I'm like, you know what, the name would sound better this way, or I'm still looking at everything from names to quality because it's my start. You know what I mean? I want my start to be the greatest thing. Instead of being like hopping into it and then starting with like the cheapest shit, you know, just how everybody does it and stuff. I feel like patience was key for that because I never wanted to just hop out there and just get people like the Soulja Boy, Game Boy. I fuck with Soulja Boy. He's a legend.
He hasn't paid nobody or gave it out, hasn't he?
But there's been bad reports about that.
Very bad.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, I just don't want no bad reports on my shit. I'll give y'all something. I want it to be like, damn, this dude came with some quality shit.
I think somebody's Twitter handle was like Soldier Boy still hasn't given me my Game Boy,
Damn.
and it was like a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he got me. He
Man,
fucked over some people.
Shouts to SOD, man. I'm gonna say this. He still definitely inspired me though. Growing up.
He's kind of like a revolutionary
to do
in a
this.
sense.
Yeah, he's dope. I'm gonna get a song with him one day,
That'd be cool.
just for the city. You know what I'm saying? Now, every time I say I want to get a song with somebody for the city, that's when I know it'll be big for everybody that ever just saw me. They'll be like, "Oh, we did something with Soulja Boy. That's dope."
That'd be cool as fuck.
I'll say some cool shit like,
Get him
I
on the
don't know.
podcast.
yeah. I mean, He's been in Lubbock before. Like Dork done did some shit where they got a little video of him and stuff.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot one of the music videos for this new project, by the way. For the song I got called Tonight. It's the last song on there. Super pop song. That shit is like some shit I've never did in my life. But it's like some shit like you know, The Weeknd's new shit. Now, I ain't trying to compare my shit to The Weeknd.
I like that vibe though.
But it's like different, you know. I got
Yeah,
that like make you want to dance. I even say that in there, like, don't just make you want to dance just a little bit. Don't it make you want to come a little bit closer tonight. Shit crazy. I can't wait for people to hear that. And it's also new that if they haven't heard it, these visuals with Dork are gonna definitely make them want to hear it. So it's like I'm excited to work with them because this is our first project together.
yeah. We just did a podcast with them last week.
That's dope.
I haven't put it out yet. It was 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Damn, shouts to them. Shouts to Daniel. Shouts to Karen.
Yeah, they're awesome people, man.
I love them people. They're dope. They always been supportive with my shit early on, and really, if it wasn't for them, like, I feel like the Cap G situation wouldn't have went any smoother. Like, they opened up the Studio 19 for me that night that Cap G had came to town and stuff, and I don't know, like, even when we had Yellow Beezy come in town, they opened up the studio for us then and shit, and just feel like they just did a lot of cool shit for me already. They got me into, like, a cool little concert and shit. They just do a lot of cool shit for me out the blue, like, and I'm like, I appreciate that. It's the little things in life that really just I will remember for a long time and shit. I've been waiting on this moment because I feel like everybody gets better throughout time with what they do. And from when I first saw their videos to right now, they stepped that shit up. So I'm excited for that. I believe we're gonna make a movie. It's gonna be crazy.
When you're gonna start doing that, or is that just in the works?
I told them as soon as I got back from this, so it's we're gonna talk about it like this week. We're gonna get it talked about and get them taken care of, and then from there we'll put it all in motion ASAP. Cause I mean the project's out, so I'm not gonna make people wait forever on this shit. I'm about to go like full force with it, cause.
And you haven't performed any like songs on it? Like you haven't really done live performance for that album yet? It's just so early.
Yeah, not yet, but I'm gonna lock some shit in with the 806er, and we're gonna do like a release party kind of vibe.
For the culture launch?
Yeah, we're gonna do some cool shit.
I was wondering, like, that's the place to go, man. It's a pretty cool little place.
I don't know. I could do it in different places. I could find, like, it just depends. Like, I want to do it in a cool little environment. I might do something different. You know what I mean? But
you worked with the 806er before?
Yeah, on like some freestyle battle that I did just to do it, just to exercise the idea of like my rap ability and shit. Did that, and then they also had me perform for some other stuff. But besides that, not really. You know what I mean? I know they're always doing shit though. I pay attention to them, and he interviewed me early on, and this is my second like little interview for sure. Like,
this one?
Podcast interview. That I don't really do that. You know what I mean? I don't really just link up to just talk, or I don't link. You know, I wanted to. I don't know. I just don't link. You know what I mean? I just try to stay on the move, whatever I do. And I see that if I see people are really doing something though, like I really want to put my energy into that, because I've been prolonging this. My boy DOG's been on my ass. So he's like, bro,
yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna hit him up. And then Isaiah, I was supposed to be on Isaiah shit too, but he's like, you know, I think it'd be better if you did. So I'm like,
shout out to him.
For real, shout out to him.
But yeah, like I would say you are probably the number one name that's been popping up.
That's dope.
So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
The time and place is now, for sure. Like I don't even believe in time. I know every second is history. So, you know, that's why we thankful to be here right now, and just to announce, like April 20th, we just dropped one of the craziest projects of my whole life. You know what I mean? Something that I stand on, something that I believe in.
Oh, I forgot it was 420 when you did it, huh? Oh my god.
So I was taking my time on everything. I'm like, damn, this, you know, everybody's doing their shit on 420, but I just wanted people to be.
You know, he's the real deal because he's the first one to come and smoke the whole time while we've been doing it. Yeah. People usually just barely smoke, and he smoked this whole fucking time.
This shit right here, boy, this shit how you.
So those of you listening, he's been lighting up this, whatever that is. I don't want to I'm not a smoker, so I don't fucking know.
That Russian cream
There you go.
with
So,
the villain OG.
yeah, so the whole time has been Jen's blowed, swatting at the air and shit. How you
No,
feeling
there
over
really was a spider. Like there's like a little baby spider, a little spider web. That's why I swatted.
there? How you feeling over there, by the way?
I'm okay.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Somewhere else. You doing all right over there, man?
I'm doing amazing, man. I feel like jet lagged, but I feel great. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm elevated right now. Even though I'm down, I'm up.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
that.
to be awake and shit. I'm trying to like learn the idea of not having to sleep so much, cause
Really?
I would rather meditate than sleep. I don't want to sleep, and I also don't want to have dreams that I can't control. I want to control the dream, like a lucid dream. If I can't control the dream, I want to think that deep into like how I make tomorrow play more into my favor, as opposed to just waking up and going about daily routines and stuff. Cause we don't got no more time to waste. You know what I'm saying? Especially
definitely.
me. I just told you my age, bro. I'm not playing with nobody this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the motherfucking making the next day count, and then really just trying to make everybody in my life happy and shit. Cause
I'm with you, dude. I'm on that 30 goal too. I got something I need to be done by the time not done, but I got things I need to have done by the time I'm 30. Like, I think that's a good age
for sure,
to have already been established. But everybody works differently, so
for sure, different strokes, different folks.
yeah. So don't. Yeah, just because you're. I mean, I guess you could get started at 30, doing whatever you want to do, but
For sure. At that age, though, I want to still. I don't want to just do music. I want to be solidified with music to where I'm no longer just doing it, but everything that I do gets the real attention it deserves, and I start a whole new lane because I'm gonna also do this like here in the near future. I'm gonna build a studio. I'm gonna show these other kids how to like put their music out there faster and smarter and not waste your time thinking too much about the music. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kind of shape people to.
you can invest in people.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a good.
I mean, shit. I want to have a label by then. Like by 30, I want to be able to really sign kids and to try to get people off the streets and shit like that. Cause one example is my boy AU, Free AU. I feel like if he was here right now, he'll be right here. Like for
Really?
sure, that's my dog. He's a good dude, but unfortunate mistakes will cause you to, you know what I mean, for life to put you on pause for a minute. And I don't know. I just want to be able to help people, and even him, for example, like when he gets back, just kind of have like a plan mapped out for him, and just say, look, all you got to do is invest your time into me, lock in, record for free. Nobody offers that. I do. Like, not with just anybody, of course, but, and let them know, like, yo, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope. I'm not gonna, like, hold your hand through this shit, but I'll tell you what's not dope. So, and we'll keep it moving from there. And just help them, you know what I mean? Just help people, like, start to, like, get the actual, the royalties they deserve off of the music. Because now, like, nowadays you're seeing people are getting more, like, everybody used to want to sign, like, a record deal back then and shit. I'm not even trying to have people, like, sign to me forever or, some weirdo shit. I'm trying to have people do, like, one project deals with me and shit like that, and just so they could see what my marketing strategies will do for that one project. And then from there, you learn the ropes yourself and kind of I just guide you, you know what I mean? Or even open a few doors for people, like. But that's what I'm trying to do when I'm 30, bro.
I respect that you have a plan, and it seems like a very plausible plan.
For sure. I'll get too into depth with that shit if I start, but I can't wait. And honestly, I feel like 30 is a beautiful age and shit. So
It's a good age. You're still young.
by that age, I want to be able to really just make sure my family's straight at the minimum. You know what I mean? Before I'm doing anything and everything.
I've said it before, and me and my stepdad have talked about it. We're not going to be in this forever. You might reach the top, I might reach the top, but you're only there for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, I think that's where money is made, and that's where, like, the goodness is like investing in people. Like you're saying, you build a studio for people and showing them how to do it. And that's sort of similar to what I want to do. I want to help people out and give them a place to. Again, it's easy for me to say, like, stay out of trouble, but I want to help people stay out of trouble, like, by being busy and being productive. And that's, like, important. Like I sit here and say, like, I want to change Lubbock. That's how I'm going to change Lubbock.
All right.
Is making sure people, like, they can follow their dreams. It's easy for them to follow their dreams, or they have good mentors and good leaders. Because that's what we're going to be when we're that old. I guess that's what we are already now, because there's a new young batch of kids listening. Shout out to the Sad Boys.
Hey, Sad Boys. Shout out to Lil, what is it?
Shout out Lil Threat. That's all them guys.
Let me see. Got his name.
Yeah, I always feel bad. I forget their names too.
Homie's in my playlist. He got some shit where his brand is called Sad Boys and shit. Let me see.
Sad Boy shit. SBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know their names. I just know that's them.
Let's see.
Shout out to y'all though.
Facts. We gonna figure that shit out. Let me see.
They deserve it.
Who was the last person you had on here?
Mike G.
Mike G.
Yeah.
Is that the one you asked me if I knew?
No, Alpha Savage.
Oh, okay, Alpha Savage. And you be making the music?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I got a question for you. Oh yeah, his name is Young Glean, by the way. Shout out to Young Glean. He got the song called Agony and another one called Red Bottom Sky. That's on my playlist. That dude is he's from like, I don't know, from like the Ukraine or some crazy shit far away. And yeah, shit's dope. I heard of him through a Vice video and shit. I be watching Vice interviews. Later in life, he started here, and then just think of this, like 5 years later, you're doing shit like Vice, and you're like actually showing like the worlds of people and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Going into depth with some crazy podcast shit.
I think I want to go down something like that, like an actual channel.
That'd be dope.
Like
you know,
like
shine light on some
like a
crazy
studio,
shit.
like a channel. That's exactly what I want to do eventually.
Sure
But that's gonna take a lot longer than fucking 5 years. But I'm laying in the groundwork now.
Best advice is focus on the YouTube more than we focus on the Instagrams, because Instagram, like any other platform, can come and go any day. But YouTube, you know, that's really where people are creating their revenues off of and really starting life off. Like if you're a vlogger that really does your shit,
They're making crazy money right now.
stupid money. Like, that's what I'm saying with this music shit. There's so much revenues of ways to get money and stuff. So I'm just trying to teach people how to get it. Cause like the majority of my life, I didn't really understand shit, and I was more looking towards like hoping somebody would just hear my talent and just being that hungry dude that's like sending my music to people's DMs and coming across people like Tori that wake you up and let you know like, yo, you gotta learn the business of this shit. You gotta learn the business side of this shit if you really wanna.
I guess, yeah, that's like a useful advice for anybody in any fucking avenue they're going. You better learn the business side of it if you want to be successful.
So all we trying to do, we trying to, we just trying to be successful, man. We really trying to do what we supposed to do. I want to do this, like, again, like 5 years from now, see where we both at in life. You know what I mean? And just say, like, look, this is where we started. And see what we really doing by then. You know what I mean? Shit, life could change for anybody, any day, any second. So just remember from the start of this, all I said was I'm just thankful to be alive and have my freedom and shit.
Thankful every day.
For sure, that's how we doing. But
so what do you think you're like? So for me, I'll give you before I ask this, I was gonna ask you, what is your biggest challenge you face every day? And for me, it's like just being lazy, just wanting to sit on my phone and watch YouTube all day. That is my biggest challenge, not wanting to be productive.
Yeah.
When I know I could be reading, working out, whatever, playing guitar. That's my biggest challenge, is like just getting up and doing what needs to be done. Mm-hmm. What would you say your biggest challenge you face every day is that's going to prevent you from not doing these things?
I would say on the first, like my biggest challenge right now currently is just waking up and remembering to like cherish the idea of my first thought in the morning when I wake up. I like sometimes I wake up and you'll let the littlest things make you say like something like you're mad, or I use the word hate. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I use the word hate a lot. So I'm starting to catch on to my flaws, and I'm saying like just learning how to think better before I speak, and just from the roots out, you know what I mean? Trying to learn how to take care of myself better, and just the biggest thing for me is just like waking up and making sure that first word is positive. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I wake up and say stupid shit. Like I wake up and let the littlest things.
Hate is a powerful word, man.
Exactly.
I try not to use that word either.
And I hate that I say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
so
kind of...
I'm trying to tell myself, like, bro, make the first words that come out your mouth everything. And because I just told you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it to where I don't really sleep like that. Like, not on no
That's
crazy
wild.
shit,
That's
but
wild.
just so
That's
that way
crazy.
I could lock in, because I know what I could do with a week's worth of time. I could make like 100 songs in 2 days if I really wanted to. But I want to be able to just like be more productive on my days and shit, because just like we said earlier in this, I feel like every day is passing at a like a fast rate. You know what I'm saying? Like at a fast time. We really don't got like enough time in the day, and I'm hearing people say that more than ever today. So just making use of my time, bro. I want to make use of my time, because we die, then we're gonna sleep there. So we're not gonna sleep forever. We just transfer into another room, but your body shuts down. So why shut down? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like one of them souls that just sit there too much.
That's crazy. I've never heard somebody say the sleep thing.
Everybody watches, like, it's powerful, but it's also addictive. Just how like drugs are addictive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm addicted to anything, but yo, this thing is powerful. And to wake up and not just want to watch YouTube all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do the same shit, but I was watching like how to become successful, or how to like trade in the stock market, or just different shit, like how to meditate, how to I was listening to these therapeutic beats. I forgot what they call them, because I'm just teed up right now, but yeah, I was listening to like meditational music, or even jazz music, or just learning different things from different people and stuff. Like I don't know, bro, I just do too much on YouTube, so I had to
go down that rabbit hole easily.
Yeah, exactly. I had to back myself up real quick, because I know I'll do it, and I don't want that. But I do that. So yeah, I don't really got like too much to fix about what I'm trying to do, but just like I said, just perfecting the first thought of what I think when I wake up. So that way, when I wake up, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm still.
That's definitely a good idea, man. I'm
mood.
with you on the words. Words matter, and what you say matters, no matter what. Like, putting it out there, it's
too much.
You should try to make it very positive and don't make it so negative.
Yeah, too much of like the wrong energy can rub off on other people and shit. You don't want to be that person. So
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I don't really hate anybody. I say I do. I don't really hate. Like, that's a very strong word. I don't fucking know if I even hate anybody.
Facts.
I dislike people, but I don't fucking hate you.
I used to say that, like, yo, I fucking hate you. I don't like you. Like, I used to talk nasty like that. But if you're watching this and you're listening to me today, like, I don't hate nobody neither. If I ever offended you in any way, I apologize, and hopefully you could look past that and move forward with your life, so I could move forward with mine and stuff. Cause yeah, for sure, I don't hate nobody and shit. I don't hate nothing, but I say I hate a lot. Like, I'll just be like, man, fuck, I hate when people drive slow. Like, I'm in traffic just talking shit.
Yeah, I hate Lubbock drivers. I'll say that too.
I do too. Them motherfuckers is crazy. They're super crazy.
Especially when you're in a hurry, everybody just sucks. I hate it. See, there we go. I just said it.
That shit is toxic. But I feel like
So are you pretty conscious about the words you put in your music? And the things you say?
Like, all the music that I'm dropping now is older music. So yeah, I am switching a lot of things, because I was like, damn, that's a little too, you know. And I used to be just that. Like, a lot of the crazy shit I'll say, I really do it. You know, like, I say a lot of wild shit in my music, right? But a lot of shit we was talking about was like some shit we would really do. We not just...
Yeah, it wasn't a lie.
It wasn't no crazy shit just to say it. But then I think about it nowadays, and I'm like, you know what? I'm realizing, like, if I want to preach that shit, I got to talk that shit. So, yeah, I've been trying to... In my new music, you'll hear a lot of more uplifting shit, a lot of more vibey shit, a lot of more or even if it's the heartbreak shit, you're still gonna hear like a message in it that's for you. You know what I mean? That'll latch on to just them people that really wanna take that shit to another.
And your girlfriend right now, she's very successful. She has like the eyebrows, right? That's what she does. She does your eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
She has like a store, right, or something like.
She's got like her brow soap.
Yeah. So like, is that like having that energy around like helped you out a lot too? Like somebody who's also like hustling and working hard.
Super.
Yeah, very important.
So much from that woman that, you know, just a simple thank you in life to me is no longer enough. I be trying to beat the expectation of like being better than I was yesterday, because, you know, roses ain't enough. Them motherfuckers die eventually. You gotta switch it up. You gotta do a lot of different shit. But yeah, her energy is precious, bro, and what she does and how she does it has shaped me to think different in the way that like I want to proceed moving forward as far as like business stuff goes and stuff. Shout out to Bro Business, bro. She really doing her shit. You know, normally we try to keep a lot of shit off the radar because I don't like people being weird about my situations in life. And I don't know, I feel like this is such a small city that weirdness comes out of the woodworks of just starting to become more known and shit like that. But shedding positive light on the situation, like, she's amazing. You know what I mean? And yeah, words can't justify how thankful I am as far as being able to see how she just operates her mind from the first thought she thinks when she wakes up and shit to when she goes to sleep. Like, she's a super positive person and shit.
The shit wears off on you, man. For sure. Good and bad. Energy wears off on you.
Real deal. So, you know, for the most part, just trying to be better than we were yesterday and shit. And I feel like that shit's gonna go a long way. I tell her all the time, just stay doing what you're doing, because that shit's gonna pay off. Like 5 years from now, you're gonna be something major. I already know the ideas. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's gonna have jobs because of just simple thinking. You know what I mean? Thinking.
Nice.
And just throwing shit on the drawing board and making sure that them things connect. And yeah, that's how she's trying to do the same shit. Like, I'm trying to help people with music and all the extra shit. She's trying to help people, you know, not hesitate when it comes to just doing shit, because that's how that happens. You know, that's how such a small city, who would have knew that, you know, that she gets her shit done over there. Like, that's dope. I trip out on shit like that, bro, for real. I be like, it's crazy, bro, because the love is starting to come in globally, too. There be people that's ordering them brow soaps in Austin and shit, and New York, fucking California. I be helping with that, bro. I be dropping off the soaps and the, you know what I mean? Get them going, get them sent. So, you know, things like that go hand in hand, and life is going to be dope, 2020, you know what I mean? I do that a lot, bro.
I like it.
I mean, when I make music, I just be sitting there like doing the sound effects first before I even make a song. Like, that's how I start. I start with a melody. I hum a lot and shit, and just do weird shit, bro.
Whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes, because at the end of the day, I want it to be something I believe in nowadays. So, moving forward, everything we do is gonna be looked at in a serious manner. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna definitely look to be more.
I don't know if you've already answered it yet, but what would you say to you the meaning of life is?
To live. Because to me, God is life. God to me isn't a person, because they say God is everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. God is the idea of matter. Like the flesh and shit. Like the mic and the voice. The headphones. When you tap that shit, you realize like, oh shit. Especially when y'all feel like shrooms or some crazy shit. Shh. But yeah, I think life, to live, is the meaning. You know what I mean? And be happy with it, bro. Cause nowadays everybody's too like stuck on like, I need to do this, I need to do that, we forget to live, and we forget to enjoy the moment. And just looking back, you don't want to be like, damn, I was in a bad place at that time. How long do you want to say that shit for? You know what I mean? So simply to answer that question is just to live.
To live.
To live. And that's amazing right there. You know what I mean? Because there's other planets out there. I don't give a fuck what no one says. There's other planets out there, bro. This
Shit
is a
ton
big
of them, man.
galaxy.
It's too many to count.
There's a world underneath our ocean. And I just feel like, you know what I mean? I'm waking up and I'm not under there. I'm not over there, bro. I'm here. So I'm just like, shit.
Might as well live.
But
man,
I'm going to do, you know what I mean? And usually it ends up resulting back to one thing, and that's the music. And so that's what I try to keep people on and shit. Every time people see me, that's all they ask. Like, you still doing music? Bro, I'm going to forever do music. Forever. Immortal.
Immortal.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that the next time you hear my shit or you accidentally come across my shit, because now I'm about to start promoting. I'm gonna start really getting with the people that can put my shit in front of the world and not just in front of the city. And I'm gonna do that too, because you can pay to promote your shit on Instagram and Facebook, you know, sponsor.
That's important too, man. Nobody really uses that.
Bro, I'm about to utilize everything.
Yeah.
I haven't been because I haven't been like happy with a lot of shit, but I'm happy with shit now, so I might not show like a smile all the time, but I'm happy, bro. And I'm just trying to find the idea of happiness now. You know what I mean? Conquer the idea of happiness at least.
There you go,
I know
man.
what it is to be happy, but you know, to remain happy is more important and to stay healthy. So just trying to health is wealth, mind over matter. Mind over matter. I said that shit kind of weird. My mouth dry as fuck. But yeah.
Yeah, and I've had a great time. This has been a great conversation.
Yeah.
So what does that say right there?
806ville.
There you go, man.
So I do that sometimes because it's like I think of the city, I think of myself. Like, yeah.
So where can they follow you at if they want to? If you want to give it out.
If you want to see like the old shit where I was, you know, linking up with people like Tori and shit on the like, because eventually I'm gonna switch this one Instagram into like my clothing brand, which is the Hollywoodville one. If you follow Hollywoodville right now on social media, I'm gonna switch that to my clothing account when I get this new account to pop how I want it to. Because I'm gonna start promoting that, and when I say follow me, I'm gonna say follow 806ville instead of Hollywoodville.
And
yeah.
Immortal Superstar on all streaming platforms?
All streaming platforms. Just go to anything and type in Ville, Immortal Superstar, and it'll usually pull up like all 11 songs for you.
And you have new stuff coming out with Dork soon, which will be pretty exciting. Well, not soon, but you're working on that.
That shit gonna be soon because I'm gonna figure out how to. Yeah, I know they're gonna be excited about this, just as excited as I am. So
yeah, they're pretty
we're
good.
gonna get this to the world ASAP.
So,
I want to do it ASAP. I don't want to wait because I might not forever look this way. You know what I mean? I'm thankful. I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, bro, you should really just do more shit that's movie-like. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing music videos and shit. Also, while we're in the music video talk, shouts to my boy Poncito Films. Feel me? That dude's been going crazy. We got like 11 videos in the works right now. Shouts to Division Visuals, my boy Frank. He's been going crazy with shit. We're about to drop this new video Saturday to the song that I got with Cap G. It's called Fashion Flick. So that's also on all streaming platforms as well. Aside from that, bro.
Any last words for the people out there, man?
Live your life, bro.
Again, thank you for coming. This was a great one.
Live your fucking life.
Quite the interesting conversation. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it.
Real deal. I appreciate you for having me here.
Again, we might do it more in between, but I look forward to the one in 5 years. That'll be wild.
Me too. Just so we could just throw back some little static in there, and then it shows us talk about this shit. I'm like, damn.
They're gonna pull up this clip right here.
That's crazy. Boy, your mouth was dry as hell. I could tell.
Hopefully, we still look young and healthy at that point.
For sure, man.
But Jen, you got anything else out there?
No.
You just enjoying the time, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys.
Thank you to your audience. I want to say I appreciate y'all for having me. If you haven't, make sure you go stream Immortal Superstar.
We'll put the link in the bio.
If you're trying to hear some different shit, then you can also stream my new project. It's called Sideshowville. I just dropped a crazy visual today. And yeah, man, I'm excited for the future, and I hope y'all are too, because we're going to have a whole lot of new merch and good ideas to just throw out there for y'all. If you're watching now, be a part of that 1,000 before it's 1,000,000, trillion, billion, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's real. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay safe.
I'm not wearing it, but I have the Snake Pit shirts.
I'm gonna need one of those.
I got you.
You're gonna have to lace me with one of those so that way the people know that, you know, I rock with y'all for
Came
sure.
out in February before anybody else did it. But other than that, guys, thanks, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for listening, guys. If you're still here, please subscribe and check out Hollywoodville's new tape, Immortal Superstar. There you go. See you next time.